I do not like politicizing death. That is not what this video is for. People have died out in France. I'm not going to pronounce the name of the city, because if it's a French name, there's a high probability that I will mispronounce it. But, Twisted Coward killed too many people the other day, and you hate to see that many people die. It's because of those people, we do not know for certain how many of them go to heaven or hell. Only they and God know that. But, so that weighs heavy on anybody's heart, just thinking about that. But it shows that there is evil in the world. Whether or not this coward was associated with a terrorist organization, that would only make it worse. It shows that there's evil in the world, and there will always be evil in the world as long as humans exist. It's a fact of nature. It's a fact that the Bible clearly lays out for us, and it was proven to us just the other day. But in order to combat evil, there has to be good people who will stand up against the evil. However, how do you defend against a tractor trailer or a lorry, as they call them in Europe? I don't care how good of a shot you think you are. When there's a tractor trailer barreling at you, and you can see it in the driver's face that he will not stop. If you can execute a kill shot or a fail-safe drill on him and stop and kill the driver, that thing's going to roll and roll until it feels like stopping. Almost no defense against a tractor trailer barreling at you. I mean, I will stand up for the right to own whatever protective tools a person sees necessary, especially in this country that allows it. For now. But what good would my shield do in that scenario? My rifle might not have even made a difference in that scenario. But what can make a difference? It might not save your life, or it might not save your life and those you care about or the people around you. But this just shows that you need to have situational awareness all the time. You need to be alert to your surroundings and acknowledge the fact that there is evil in the world and pay attention accordingly. Look at any possible ways that evil could come through, even though who would have thought, besides that coward, who would have thought about a tractor trailer coming through and just mowing people over like they were ants? But beyond that, this goes to show us that we need to be aware of our surroundings. It's hard to say what I would have done in that scenario. I'm not going to play that game. But it just shows that pulling the trigger is only a fraction of defense. You need to defend yourself against evil, not just by having a defensive tool, but possibly getting out of this situation. Being alert enough to know that there's trouble coming my way and I need to get out of the way, or at least try to. Then again, there's no real defense against evil there's no fail-safe defense against evil besides the Lord reigning here on earth, which will not happen until the millennial reign. But until then, we can grieve over the lives that were lost needlessly the other day. But we also could take a lesson from that. We need to be alert. We need to be aware of everything going on around us. Pay attention to what could go wrong, potential evil that could come up and try to destroy us. We all need to not politicize the deaths that have happened in France, take a lesson. Take a lesson from there. I'll remind you all to walk a Christian walk and carry a loaded Glock.